Hi guys, this is Otto, and I want to ask you, have you ever questioned yourself, is life always sad? I know in my life, I've certainly thought this before, that life always brings sadness. There's something new going on, and every time I think things are going good, something always happens that brings sadness in my life. And there are three main things that I thought about that made me change my life completely. And these are very important things that really changed my life, and I hope they change your life as well. And three things that I want to talk about are gratitude, posture, and a story of two wolves. Okay, what about gratitude? Well, we can think about gratitude. Oh, yeah, well, my mother's very sick or my father's very sick, and how can I be so grateful when I have this awful thing, and how can I be so grateful? I feel alone. Well, if you shift your mindset to a gratitude mindset, oh, the sky becomes so bright and blue for you rather than murky and gray all the time and just raining over you. Case in point, you are breathing air right now. Just the gratitude of just the basics of being able to breathe air. Have you ever thought that you don't have to go hunt your own food? We don't have to do that anymore. Our ancestors had to go hunt and had to go grow their own food. You can stay at home, you can go to groceries and you can pick out fruits and vegetables and meats and come home, prepare your own meals. You have a car, some of you have a car, a bike, you can walk. You don't have to walk through forests where a saber-toothed tiger is gonna hunt you down. There's the city builds a street for you, a nice smooth street that you can ride along and you can travel for miles. How grateful is that? I think about movies. Some people built multi-million-dollar movies so you can see them for a few bucks. Okay, simple stuff like entertainment. There are beautiful sceneries in the world like this. You can drive to anywhere in your local area and find beautiful sceneries, I bet. And you just look out there and take a deep breath and just see the wonders of the world. I am grateful for all those things, and some people don't have all the things that we do, no matter what we think we are lacking. No matter what we think we're lacking. Some people don't have it as good as we do. And I've known people in war-torn countries. I've been to war-torn countries, and they have a huge smile on their faces because they have so much gratitude for what the things that they do have. And I know people here in the United States, they have beautiful homes, beautiful places, they have a great income, and they're miserable. They think they're lacking something. Okay? Gratitude. Don't forget about the things that you do have in life. All right, well, next thing that I want to talk about is posture. What's posture has to do with anything? Well, a good friend of mine always reminds me that feelings follow actions. And I learned this from Tony Robbins as well, and many other characters. There's a TED Talk out there about you can stand for a few minutes looking like a superhero, and it really changes your emotions. And it's so true. It's so true. How about trying to smile, and more effectively, a smile first thing in the morning, even though you might be hurting in the morning to wake up, and force that smile on your face. Force your lips to show your teeth, and the rest of your face might not believe it at the time, but you know what? It really works. Sometimes when I'm not feeling that great and I had a rough day the day before, I get reminded of having a big smile, and I show up for work, and I can see the difference in the people. When I don't have a smile, people go on their own business. But when I walk around with a big smile, even though in my heart, right, I don't really feel it, they take a double look at me and they say, "Hey Otto, how you doing today?" They smile themselves, and I have to smile back. What? You know what? I'm doing great. And it's a synergy. They smile more, they'll share something about themselves, and I then share something about me, and it becomes a great time. I just walk away, you know what? I really like that smile thing. It really worked out for this. So posture is very important. If you force yourself to hunch down, to look down, to frown, you are going to be depressed invariably. But if you stand up straight and smile and look up to life, even though we may have a lot of things happening in our lives, you know, we'll always have things happening in our lives. I don't care how rich or poor you are, things will always happen. Life will always happen. Okay, and if you keep focusing on just those negative things, then those negative things will win your life over. Which brings me to the next story about the two wolves. Somebody just told me about the natives, that they have this story about two wolves. This young man asked his grandfather about the story of the two wolves. The grandfather told him, you know what? We all have two wolves, and just like we're used to the bad, the evil and the good in our shoulders, well, this is a little bit of the same thing. We have two wolves on each side of us, and they're always warring each other. And the evil wolf, well, the evil wolf has, and I'm going to read them here so I don't forget because there's a lot of the negative traits. The evil wolves have anger. Evil wolf has envy and jealousy and sorrow and regret and greed, arrogance, self-pity, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The good wolf has joy, things like peace and love and hope and serenity and compassion, empathy, faith, all these good attributes. Well, these two wolves are always warring inside our hearts. And the young man asked his grandfather, well, which wolf wins at the end? Grandfather's answer is the wolf that you feed the most. What are you focusing on the most? What am I focusing on the most? Keep that in mind. Are you focusing on all the joys in life or on all the negative in life? Let me go over this again. The three things are gratitude. Always be grateful even though something happens in your life. Life always happens. Think about the things, the various things that you're grateful for, like the air, the wind, all the basics of the sun. I could be complaining about the wind that's brisk right now and it's kind of cold out here, but the sun is actually warming me up. I'm grateful for that. Posture. I could shrug, I could frown, or I could smile and stand up straight and just look up at life and just be grateful for just this beautiful day, even though things happen in my life like they do in yours. And don't forget about the evil wolf and the good wolf. Who are you going to feed the most? Thank you guys. That's it. What do you think? Please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. and give it a like if you liked it. And please, as always, I always encourage you to grow and master your life.